NorthWest, the Western Conference. You have the Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Portland Trail Blazers, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Utah Jazz. Let's start with a team that's obviously going to be the worst. That is the Portland Trail Blazers. Their two best players at this very moment is Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simon. One player has not played yet. I will say the Charlotte Hornets does have Brandon Miller. Yeah, the Portland Trail Blazers aren't going to be that good. I know they did get they got DeAndre Ayton. So there's that. But you lose Damian Lillard. And, you got DeAndre Ayton. There's that. So I don't see much. I don't think Portland's going to be that good, to be honest with you. Now, to me, they're going to rival them as far as being the worst in the division between them and the Utah Jazz. I think Utah Jazz had an incredible year last year, even though they ultimately fell off towards the end. But I think that was kind of by design. Lauri Markkanen was great. Walker Kessler was great. Jordan Clarkson was great. You still have Colin Sexton. Now you have John Collins, which I don't know how he fits on this team, but I think that they're going to be interesting. I don't think that what happened last year is going to happen this year as far as good as they are, but I think they're going to be interesting. And they're still trying to be bad. Now, it didn't work too well last year, but they're still trying to be bad. That is their goal. And I don't foresee a lot of winning with the Utah Jazz this year or the Portland Trail Blazers. Both are pretty young teams, but one team is actively trying to be bad, and that's the Jazz. One team is just young and has DeAndre Ayton, so that's the thing. So then you have the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. The Minnesota Timberwolves is so interesting because you have one of the best young players in basketball in Anthony Edwards. You have Karl Anthony Towns. You have Rudy Gobert. All three players I don't think can play together. Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns, especially in today's NBA, has obviously shown that they can't really play together and be an effective, good team. Like, I know they made the playoffs. You have Mike Conley and everything, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, Nazi Reed's good, but Nazi Reed is a better fit alongside Karl Anthony Towns because both players can kind of step out and shoot a three. Rudy Gobert cannot. So I just don't see much positive with the Minnesota Timberwolves as far as outside of Anthony Edwards being one of the best young players, and you have Karl Anthony Towns, but is he going to be on this team by the trade deadline? I don't know, because the pieces that they have shown that they don't. It's not like you're guessing if they can fit or not. They have shown that they can't fit. So I don't know, but that's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A team that I said this last episode. A team that I am extremely high on is the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that they're going to be very good this year. I am banking a lot, especially what I saw in the preseason. I'm banking a lot on Chet Holmgren being good. I think that he is going to be in the running and have a very good case of being the Rookie of the Year between him and Victor. We'll talk about Victor in a second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I think that, he made first team All-NBA last year. While I don't know if that's going to happen again, I do think that he's going to make that leap. And he was great for Team Canada. Josh Giddey is really good. He was good for Australia. This team is good. Jalen Williams, both of them. This team is good. And defense, when you have a team as young as they are, defense is the thing that kind of holds you back. But you do have Lou Dort. He's one of the most underrated defenders in basketball. I think that the Oklahoma City Thunder is going to be really good. I think that they're going to be good enough to maybe make the playoffs and maybe have something to say in the playoffs. That's how good I think they can be. Then you have the Denver Nuggets. You have arguably the best player in basketball, Nikola Jokic. You have Jamal Murray. You have Michael Porter Jr. You have Aaron Gordon. You have KCP. They just won an NBA championship. There's nothing that I've seen to make me think that they will not be in the running, at least to have something to say about who's in the NBA Finals. I'm not saying that they're ultimately going to win it or even be in it, but what I'm saying is they're still, they lose Bruce Brown, but you also have Christian Braun, and I think he's going to play a very important part for this team. The Denver Nuggets, to me, they're they're amongst the best teams in basketball still. So, and you have a player in Nikola Jokic that is probably the best, if not one of the best players in the entire NBA. So there's that. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.